Good evening and welcome to post-game coverage of Game 1 of the OHL Championship Series. A special welcome to those tuning in tonight on OHL Live and those watching across the province on the OHL Action Pack. The London Knights 3-0 winners in Game 1, joined by Peterborough Pete's head coach Rob Wilson, along with forward Tucker Robertson and coach. You hadn't seen the London Knights since late January. Obviously, you had an opportunity to see some tape coming into tonight's game. Did you kind of get what you were expecting, and how did you feel your team handled them?
Yeah, you know, we know the way London plays, and they stick to their structure really well. And I thought they had a good start. I thought we were a little sluggish. Maybe having that extra game. I thought we started a little slow, but London's a really good team, like I said, and they stick to their structure. And Dale has them playing a certain way, and we've got to make sure we limit our mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you're going to get hurt, especially at this point of the year. So for us, though, you know what? I thought we had a pretty good third, a pretty good push, and we know that we're playing a very, very good team. So with a lot of experience behind the bench, and so we know every game is going to be tough, and I'm okay with the way we finished the game.
Tucker, your team won close to 70% of the draws tonight, and you typically start with the puck a lot of the time. What's going to be the difference moving into Game 2, trying to translate that possession into more offense?
I think just execution. When you're starting with the puck, you got to make something out of it. If you're just getting the puck and slapping it back to them, or kind of losing the battles after you win the draw, it's not really going to do much for you. So it's just kind of battle and execution after you win the draw.
We'll start, guys. Questions called in from Mike Davies with the Peterborough Examiner. I'll just ask the microphone to be passed to Joel, please.
Coach, your team came out more aggressive in the third period. Is that the way you'd like to see your team play moving forward, and was it intentional?
Well, that's the way we play. I just think we felt, I don't know, maybe, like I said, lots happened, lots going on. We had a quick turnaround. We're here in a day, and that's not an excuse. I'm taking nothing away from London. They deserved the game. I thought they were the better team. But you know what? I think in the third was more the way we play and the way we have played all playoffs. But it's a series. We just talked about it. It's a series, and London drew first blood, and we've got to play more like the third period right from the start.
Compared to some of your other opponents so far in the playoffs, how important is it to get your power play going now in this series?
Well, I think it's important, at any time. Obviously more so in playoffs, but I thought we had some good looks and we hit the post. At that point, that changes the game for us. And that's when I felt we were slowly starting to come into the game, and then we hit the post, and I think it might have maybe changed the outcome, maybe, because then we're not chasing. But you know what? I liked our looks, and we'll go back to things, and hopefully we can get a power play goal here or there, and hopefully our kill's good.
First for Coach, you've started on the road the last three series. Can you talk about having to be the road team consistently to start out these last few series, and having a different mindset going into some hostile environments, and having to really try to control the crowd noise and things like that, and getting the guys settled down, and trying to get a hot start to get the crowd out of it?
Well, it's there's obviously a great building, and it's always packed, and it's never an easy place to come play. But I think at this stage, you're not as concerned about whether you're on the road or at home. Every game is critical. Every play, every shift is critical, and that's home or away. And for us, there's going to be momentum shifts in games, and when it's on the road, you're going to really hear the crowd. But overall, for us, it's we've had a decent record on the road in playoffs, and we've had a very good record at home. So we want to continue with both.
And one for Tucker. Do you take some positives out of tonight? A few lucky bounces for the home side, and your goaltender Michael Simpson playing big once again. Do you take those positives and try to generate some momentum going into Game 2 on Saturday?
Yeah, for sure. I think any playoff game, you're going to try and take whatever positives you can, because you're playing in 2 days or the next day. So you always want to try and come out with something good out of a game. And Simmer's been a rock for us all year. He's been one of the best goalies in the league, and he kind of finds a way to keep us in games every night. So no matter what, he's always there for us.
Hey, Rob. Do you feel a little unlucky with the number of grade A chances and posts and slot shots you had?
No, not really. I think their goalie played extremely well. We've watched a lot on him, and he had a really good game, and he's a great young goaltender. He made big saves at the right times. I got to be honest, I thought London was just a little bit crisper than us tonight. I thought they were a little bit better than us. I think we got more. I think we can play better than what we played tonight. You're hoping for a bit of luck along the way. You need it. But you have to make your own luck. And I think Tucker, when he mentioned about the execution, I wasn't overly thrilled with our execution tonight. I think it should have been better at this stage, but that's the way it goes. And right now, it's 1-0. Like I've said lots of times, if you lose by 10 goals in playoffs or you lose in triple overtime, it makes no difference. You've lost the game, and we'll get it back and get ready for game 2.
Okay, and finally, just you had some roster upheaval here. How did you handle that? And do you think you're getting close by Saturday and Monday to getting some of your guys back?
Yeah, and the guys that we're missing have been really good for us and stuff, and we're very hopeful that I think we'll see some of these guys back in this series for sure. So, we're not going to rush anything at this stage. We're not in any panic mode type thing, but we know we're getting guys back, and we're looking forward to it.
Back with additional post-game coverage of Game 1 of the OHL Championship Series. The London Knights 3-0 winners tonight, joined by Knights head coach Dale Hunter along with forward Jacob Julian. Pete's head coach Rob Wilson commended Zach Bowen on his play tonight, a 24-save shutout coming up in a big moment for your team. We talked about him in Game 6 in Sarnia. He was big once again tonight, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played well. Both goalies played well. When you get a tight hockey game like that, both goalies played very well, and it's a playoff hockey game, so they basically made no mistakes. We had to score legit goals.
Jacob's second goal of the playoffs for you tonight, and London's second goal of the game to kind of put things out of reach a little bit late. What did it feel like to score in a big moment like that in a full building?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was important. Great team effort for that goal, though.
Great, guys. We'll open it up to questions now. Joel?
Coming in from Mike Davies from Peterborough, did you think tonight's game had the feel of a feeling out type of game, and do you expect it to stay the same or change moving forward?
I just think it was a playoff game. Defensive hockey, both teams playing hard and defensive hockey. So that's playoff hockey, and we've been playing it all playoffs, and so have they.
For Dale, can you just talk about the depth of the team this year as opposed to maybe some of the great teams you've had in the past that might have been, had some great talent on it, but consistently throughout the lineup, this team is just, the depth has gotten them through to this point in the OHL Championship. Can you just speak to how proud you are of all 4 lines and all 3 defensive pairs stepping up for you in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's been all year where everybody has injuries and everybody has where definitely all the 4 lines play a 4-line team game, and they all work hard and they all want to help each other out. So it's been good that way.
And one for Jacob. What was it about your line tonight, the 4th line chipping in with a goal and just getting the momentum for your team and being able to really contribute offensively for your top 6 and give them some support there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a good forecheck was really important. Laying bodies too. Simmer and Fez got into some good bodies there, so turned pucks over and gave us opportunity.
Dale, we always talk about the Hamilton guys and the experience and veteran savvy, but tonight you had Zach Bowen, Jacob, and Easton Cowan make big plays, and they're essentially rookies in this league. Where's that calmness come from, or that?
No, they're good players, and they keep playing hard, and good things will happen, and that's what happened tonight. They play the system, and tonight they got rewarded by playing it.
Okay, Jacob, funny one. Was that on purpose? Throw it off the backboards?
Absolutely not. I was trying to go low right, happened to miss the net, and got lucky.
Anything further, guys? Taylor?
Sorry. Can you talk about Bowen's performance tonight, and what does that do for your confidence in this series, Jacob?
Yeah, he's a great goalie. He's really stepping up for us. Playing the pucks, making big saves, key saves, gets us in the game, and he's keeping us in the game. So.
Thank you.